time for home project, especially exteriors. I'd like to welcome back Jay with Rhino Shield to talk about paint. So welcome back to River City Live. And if you think about it, a lot of families right now, they're thinking about ways to change up their house because, again, fall is the best time to do it.
Yes.
So if they're considering painting, maybe they should look into Rhino Shield, correct?
Correct. Yeah, that's what we do every day. We replace painting of houses with a protective, insulating, waterproof coating.
And when you talk about paint, there's a lot of shortcomings of it, especially here in Florida because of all the elements that the weather throws at it.
Sure, we see fading, peeling, cracking is a big one, as you see here on our stucco sample. If you have a stucco house, you have cracks.
And that's something, obviously, if you have cracks, water's going to come through and you're going to have a lot of problems in the not too distant future. How many times, on average, would you say a homeowner has to paint their house?
The statistics are actually increasing, believe it or not, as our advancing of society and stuff. Homeowners are painting more and more often. We used to say about 5 years. Now it's about 2 or 3 years.
Wow.
Homeowners are painting. And actually, I was just doing a job in Nocatee a couple weeks ago. 2-month-old house, and they already contracted us because they needed to paint again.
That's amazing. So now let's talk about the differences. You have traditional paint, and you have to do it maybe 2 to 3 years versus Rhino Shield.
Sure. We're above paint. We're kind of, we consider ourselves like a lifetime warranted product. So up with a vinyl siding, a real good siding. But so we offer benefits of a lifetime product, but cheaper.
So if you did do something like Rhino Shield, how long does it actually last?
We guarantee for 25 years. It's been tested to exceed 35 years in our climate here in Florida.
And you say, okay, so that's what I was going to ask. You say 25 years, and that's right here, again, with all the sun coming down on it and everything else.
Yep. Our product's made in Florida for Florida, so it's the perfect for our environment and the harsh weather conditions we face.
And one of the things that's really important is really doing that touch-up work before you even put paint on it. And let's talk about that process because it's really important. When you go out to a house or a property, it could be a business, whatever, you're going to make sure that you patch this stuff up first.
Sure. We do everything. This is painless for a homeowner. We do everything from prep to finish. Homeowner has to do nothing. We do it all from trimming bushes, pressure washing, masking off windows, doors, anything that's not going to be coated. Then we use our sealer, whether it's our sealer or a caulking. We patch all the cracks, any insufficient areas. Then we use our adhesive primer. We showed it, that sticky, stretchy, tacky clear coat, followed by our ceramic coating that comes in any color.
And when you talk about that coating, how would you describe that to the audience? Because again, it's not paint. It's a totally different material that's really coating your house.
Sure, it's very flexible. It's rubber-like almost. That's how we consider it. It's a thick rubber-like, almost a credit card thick, rubber-like flexible coating. So when your home expands and contracts, these cracks will not reform.
And you touched on it a little bit, but when it comes to the color palette that you offer, a ton of colors to choose from because that's so important. It's not like it's going to be industrial gray and waterproof. No. You could pick whatever you want, even with the trimmings and things like that.
And speaking about a siding, which I mentioned earlier, you only have a few colors to pick if you were to side your house.
Sure.
That's the advantage to us. We come in any color. We can custom match any color. It's limitless.
What about exteriors? Because obviously there's different types of material out there.
You're seeing stucco. We do hardy board, T111, vinyl, aluminum, steel, block, brick, anything, we do it.
And we talk about, again, the severe or extreme weather that we have here in Florida, but even when it comes to hurricanes, you guys do a great job of protecting with that.
It's a waterproof coating, meant, and it's been tested and meant to stand up to the strongest hurricane force wind-driven rains.
And then what are some of the things that people actually say when they're done with the purchase? Because obviously they're looking around, they're shopping, like, oh, should I get it painted? Do I go with something, a Rhino Shield? At the end of the day, what are some of the comments that you get?
You know, Mark, it was cool. You came up to us at the home show. We have countless amount of people coming up to the booth saying, had this on 12 years, love it. Had it on 6 years, love it, and so forth. And it's really cool to hear that. We get all sorts of praises and whatnot.
Absolutely. And speaking of the Home and Patio Show, you had a special promotion there that when people would stop by the booth, you would give them a discount. Yes. And we're going to honor that today as well. So basically, it's the first 8 callers will receive $800 off and the 25-year warranty, which is so great because it's maintenance free. You're good for 25 years, maybe even more than that, right? So all you have to do is pick up the phone and call 904-519-5055. One more time, 904-519-5055. Jay, thanks again. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Stick around, more to come right after this.